Yeah. Come on. What's going on? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Copy URL. What's going on, baby? I don't know what's going on. My mic wasn't working for a second. Everyone just hold your horses. We're going to get started in a second, okay? I don't even know what's going on right now. We got to turn that on. We got to change the name of this, okay? Change. You got a really clickbaity name. You know what? Actually, I'm just going to leave. Actually, last night it was AMZ the squeeze. The Bulls are here to stay. What do I know? What do I know? You know what I mean? Got to post this on Twitter. Get this popping. I want everyone here. You know what? I want you to go there on Twitter. I want you to retweet this, okay? You know why? You know why I want you to retweet this? Because you know what? I'm here for the people. I'm the people's champ. That's what it's all about here. You know what? So I want you to go. I'm putting it there right now. I want you to go out there. Go to my Twitter right now. I want you to retweet it. I want you to put this guy fucks. Okay? I want full senders only, baby. Okay? Okay. So I want everyone there, baby. Let's go on there. Show them how we do it. Okay? We're here for the boys. Okay? For the boys. Chuggo Claw, hold your horses. Okay? I just posted it, but I had to do it on a different thing. Okay? What else am I doing? I need to get this URL too. Sorry, I'm all over the place, guys. My mic wasn't working. I had to reset my Windows because it updated or something. I don't even know. Just give me a second, guys. Okay. I'm feeling good though. Like honestly, like you know, it was kind of a rough day for a little bit, but I'm feeling good. I just got like a juicy pump though, I'll tell you that right now. I just got a juicy pump at the gym. Juicy. I was just blasting off. I was just like, you know, just blasting. I honestly too, like sometimes I have to wear like a shirt because if I come on these lives and you know I'm coming out just, you know, too pumped up, it's just like people are just like, bro, Tyler, like, you know, put that away. Like that's hurting. Also too, you know, we're gonna play this banger. I'm really liking this song. I found it today. What song is? Oh my god. There it goes. This song is like a vibe. I posted it on Twitter earlier. You already know I come with the heat. No, stop requesting songs. Stop. Bad. Stop. Don't request me songs. How are we gonna sleep tonight? On the immune. The song goes. Telling you, I love all you too. We don't clock out, boys. We don't clock out. I hate when have my camera and it shows this little bit of like wall. I just like that, but I'm not gonna change it. Tyler, I made a killing today. Do you see a slight pullback in the AM? I'm gonna answer that question for you. By the way, if you're here, you're new to the stream, you do not need to feel composed to donate me money. Although I will take your money. I love taking your money. It's cool. You know, you're helping the cause. However, I will answer your questions. You don't need to. DJ Wilson, hey. Anyway, so I'm gonna start breaking it down. Just give me like 1 sec. Like I let more people hop in. I'll get the chart popping up there. What's up? Wow, I can't say that word. Psych. Quick question, bro. I have $50 call expiration. I can see where this is going. September 3rd. I'm hoping AMC soars. That's where you should never hope in your investments. That's a scary word to have. A bit more tomorrow. Okay, so this is... Here we go. Tyler, be back in 5. I'm going to shower. Thank you for letting me know. Think of me while you're in there because, you know... Daddy likes a moist, eh? Okay, so this is what I want to talk about. Now, if you've been here, you know, Tyler doesn't toot us. And you know what, actually? Before we go any further... Before we go any further, I gotta address something. You know what? I like to imagine that I'm a man sometimes, and I wanna address this right now. Now, I'm not saying the dude's 100% right. I'm not saying that. I disagree with him a lot, and he's probably gonna start another fight on Twitter. Okay, he probably will, and I probably will too. Fair to say. But what I will say is that so I have people in my Discord that are also part of BAM's Discord, and that's usually what happens, are disgruntled members. And this is not trash talking, this is actually giving him a compliment. Apparently he called at like 2:15 it was gonna pop. And it did at like 2:15 Eastern time. So it was like 1:15 Central. And it did pop. So like I will say, like I gotta give the guy credit. I even tweeted him. I was like, oh look, I hate you, but you're right. You still suck. But you were right. So I'm just saying, I do think, you know, even a blind person can shoot a machine gun and eventually hit the target. It can happen, but he was right today. And also too, I think the mentality of telling people to hold your options is just so stupid. So stupid. So stupid. So stupid. Okay, we're gonna start answering questions. Okay, but first what I need to do is you need to go to Twitter. This is what you need to do. This is for the people. Okay, I have 4 retweets. You all suck. Go there, retweet if you really love me. This is free content. I do these free. I get demonetized every time I do these because I play the greatest music that there is possible for you. Okay? Okay? So let's go. To go, I'm saying right now, go there, retweet. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Okay? Alright, so we're not, hey, don't even come in here with the NVDA stuff, okay? Y'all ask me for AMC content all the time, like, why are you talking about other stocks? I'm giving you what you want, okay? So, every squirrel gets his nut. So here we go. This is what I'm gonna talk about. We're talking about, this is the 4-hour chart. This is the best looking chart because if you're looking at like longer dated options, whatever you're doing, dude, this is beautiful. I literally, like, if you've been here, we've been talking about this. This is what you've been waiting. I did not think you would get this big of a push so soon. I'm going to tell you right now. Maybe I'm a pessimist. Maybe I'm a gay bear. Honestly, I don't even know anymore. Okay? And by the way, every 100 likes we chug a claw for the boys. So, you got that breakout. Once we had that breakout, I said, look, I took the hat off. I was like, look, boys, the bottom's in. It's in. Like, there's no question about it. And then we put the hat back on because, you know, we're back to business. You know what I'm saying? Deals forever. So, as you broke above that, you started just going crazy. And you got a little bit of a pullback, and then boom, you just kept going. Now, I'm going to tell you right now. This is what I want. This is the price that I want. And people are also telling me my videos stop giving dates and this and that. I'm not even giving dates. I just say where I think the price is going to go. And then people are like, what do y'all want? Like, what do people want? Like, they want me to say AMC is gonna go to 1,000. No idea when, but it's going. Like, what is that? It's just ridiculous. So, anyways, what I think's gonna happen is I think you're gonna hit this range right here, probably this week. I'm just saying it. As this is doing this, I'm just saying it looks like it's gonna hit this week. I'm not saying that it has to. I'm just saying it looks like it's going to. Okay, and the price that I suspect AMC to hit when it hits there is right here, 51.7. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. I think you get up to about 51, 52, and I think if you break 52, man, it's hard to say. It might be that 56 because it's that monthly. You know, I love my monthly resistances, but I think 52 is huge. I'm talking huge. This is a little bit of a depressing Mac Miller song. One sec. I gotta turn this one off.
I really got out the crib too much.
This is a depressing one. What do I want to listen to? I don't want to listen to. Wait, one sec. You know what we're gonna listen to, boys? We're listening to Gata. I don't know if y'all even know who Gata is. Y'all remember Gata from Dave? Well, that's what we're listening to right now. Okay, so I don't know if y'all know who Gata is. I had this is old. I can't tell. I don't even know. I love seltzer, if you can't tell. Anyway, so I think what you're gonna get is you're gonna get that push. I don't have Donda. I don't got it. I'm sorry. So what I think is gonna happen is you're gonna get to this $52 level. I think if you get above 52, personally, my opinion, why is 52 huge? Huge. Okay, so this is my opinion. Like, right? This is just my opinion. Okay, so relax. So don't attack me. So back when we were in this pinning up here and everyone was like, oh, we're going to the moon. You know what I mean? Remember that? Everyone was like that and we broke below and everyone was like, we're not going to the moon no more, right? Okay, so in my opinion, you kept coming down to this 52, 51.5 level. Bouncing. I think it's a huge level of resistance. Play that John Cena in a second. Am I streaming tomorrow? I might stream all day tomorrow. Just because, like, you know, I'm a man of the people. So, in my opinion, I think that's a huge low. This is my opinion. I could be wrong. It could be like 50, 70. I don't know what it is. Like, I could be wrong. These are all just my opinions. And people are like, oh, wait, crap. This song goes hard. The Brooklyn Squad. Do I like it, bro? Claw squeeze drink sucks. I don't know what that means. Every 100 we have to chug one. I don't really want to buy more. I have a lot. I don't think I'll have to drink that many tomorrow. Ugh. Ew. Sorry. Okay, so that's why I think this is such a key level. And if you're doing intraday, like if you're looking for intraday resistances and blocks like that, I think the 15 minutes is a great chart to use. It's my favorite for intraday. So going back over here, I mean, you're looking parabolic. I think you're flagging too. That's another key part to say. So I think that's gonna be the area to look at. You guys are trolling. It's really hard to read this. What are the odds we hit C75 into week? It's possible. It's possible. I don't know. It's possible. He said, "Is this old?" So, in my opinion, yeah, that's why I think 52 is. That's just what I'm looking at, right? And I think 42, 41.5 was a huge level, right? So you came back down and you tested 42.5, and guess what? You bounced. Like, I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm not like, it's not here to say I'm right, everyone's else is wrong. Not at all what it is. These are just areas that I'm looking at, right? That's all I'm looking at. And tomorrow, as of right now, look at indexes. Nasdaq, beautiful. You're still holding that range. Dow, not so hot. I think SPY and Dow are going to come down. I think Nasdaq has room to come down, but it's just staying flat, which is just insane to me. It's insane. Tyler, did you go heavy today? I entered about $5,000 into lottos. Well, not lotto, like $70 calls for the third. And then tomorrow, based on open, that's when I'm going to make my big play for myself. So, you know what I mean? I'll probably like have like somewhere on the screen so people can like watch it too. Dude, I love this. I don't know. I love that song, man. What do you listen to? You know what, dude? You know this song? It's kind of old. Nah, it's not old. I'm a Bob guy. I'm a, you know. Stop giving Tyler BSS. Can't curse on this PG format because he's a fucking legend. He's the only person on earth to 69 with COVID, standing up. Also, fucker, answer my last question. What's your last question? I didn't even see your last. What's your question? Just spam your question. If you don't have it, just spam. You're not gonna get banned. I don't know your last question. Like, he's kind of coming delayed. Is that belt gonna get another state stamp? That belt right there. You know what? You know, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something right now. I'm gonna do something crazy. Y'all can message Bam and y'all can tell him. Because look, I don't like him, but I'm all for the smack talk. And you know what? I've got a few people like canceled. I honestly think I kind of got Andrew Mo canceled and Belmont Scam Capital, and I dislike Bam a lot. I don't have a day job. My day job is day trading. I live, breathe, and stock. So I already said whatever. If it hits all-time highs before August 1st, I will send him a belt. I'm not gonna send him my belt, obviously, because I'm already the champ, and I am the option. He can't be the options champ because he's not. I'm the options champ. I mean, look. I mean, like, do you see this? You see this? I mean, I'm like sponsored by White Claw. Like, come on. So I'm just telling you right now, if we hit all-time highs, Bam's been right more than wrong. I don't even. That's such a crazy sentence. If it hits by September 1st, okay, relax, professors. I will say right now, by September 1st, we hit all-time highs. I will make him a custom belt, and I will send it to him. Okay. Okay. I don't think we hit it this week. I think we hit like a certain level personally, and I think next week's the week we'd hit it theoretically. But I could be wrong. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I will send him a belt. Now I'm gonna say right now, I don't think he's right more than he's wrong. Salvaldini, I don't think so. I don't like him. I think he charges outrageous prices. But I'll say, I mean, he was a bold guy. He was bold. He was a bold guy. During this whole thing, he was saying we were gonna hit this by a certain date, and he basically put his reputation online. It was a bold thing. He doesn't like Asians. Asians, I don't discriminate. So that's what I'll say. If he does, and it's not beating me over. I'm just saying, like, if he does it, like, huge call out, respect. I don't think he ever calls out when he's wrong, which I think is a huge thing in the community. Like, you need to be accountable to when you're wrong, just to help people out. I think it clarifies things. But yeah, so if he does, I'll do it. I still hate him, but yeah. Tyler's very humble. Tyler fucks. Send you a Twitter DM, 1019 Dixie Normus. You can read it on here. I'm just wondering what you would do in the situation. Let's read. If you ask me for what's your name? I don't Dixie Normus. I don't at what time? I have no idea. No idea. Or you think I should roll my $50 cover call? I don't know. Tyler, you can have my. Whoa. Wouldn't hate him, make it a hater. I can't be a hater. I have so many haters that theoretically 2 negatives equal a positive, so that would make me a positive. You know, it's math. I went to school for you. Was there new options made available? I didn't see. If you got $50 covers, you better do something. If you're not, you're okay being assigned. I got film, crew, Andrew. I have 70K waiting to drop on AMC for divs. Do your monthly, weekly, and daily open line draw? Yes, I do. Of course. Do you go to 24? Yes, I have a lot ready. When will you sell? Where is Tusk? Cash money. So I'm trying to read these questions. I try not to make people pay. They added $90 calls for when? I mean, they already had 145s. I thought they already had 90s. And I believe on the after hours you were at like 47 almost. I could be wrong. I thought I was at the gym when I saw it. I think it was like 46.5 maybe. 46.2. I thought it was higher. AMC's outperforming GameStop, boys. It's outperforming, boys. It's under Lance. You don't have to donate. Lance. As you can see, I get lots of DMs. Okay, let's read this. I'll accept it. Hey, man, thanks for all your advice. You have helped me make some good cash. I need your thoughts on what I should do. This is where it gets interesting, the financial advice that I never answer. I have 4 covered calls at a 41 strike. I would hate to lose those 400 shares, but the premium is too expensive to buy it back. What would you do? Sounds like you only have one option. What do you mean? That's like you saying I have a gun and I have to kill someone to survive, but I have no bullets. Like, what do you mean? Like, you don't have any bullets. You're gonna die. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, look, she responded. So this is funny. This girl, this volume princess, this is so funny. So someone did this. I guess she's some like self-proclaimed Twitter guru. I don't know. This is funny. And so she said someone did all this, and I go, "Hey, little mama." She didn't respond to me. Oh, look what she wrote. 52.37 was a massive institutional sell. Maybe, hey. Just saying. Who said 52? I'm not on Discord right now. Discord gets off topic too much. And there's no one even in there. But I'm not in Discord. I'm in there, but I'm not there. Size queen. Is she a size queen?
I'ma slide anytime you want. Put you in Chanel, I'ma teach you how to stand. 21, slip and slide like a waterfall. You need some
Gotta be a bold guy.
You can creep if you want. 21.
Answer my question. Ooh, I like digression.
Take your clothes off. 21. I'm a savage, but I fuck her to a slow song. 21. Turn the lights down. 21.
What's your question?
I ain't Mr. Right, but I'm Mr. Right now.
I don't know what your question is. I'm not reading this. I'm not reading that. But I'll probably be live tomorrow if you guys want to be here. Where do you see AMC? What indicators are you looking for tomorrow to get in? Price action. Just look at the price. Okay, so this is what I want to talk about. Okay, one sec. We gotta. Rogan. This is Rogan if you're in the Discord. Snapchatting me. Oh, holy crap. Wow. Wow, boys. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Please answer the PFE questions. There is no PFE questions. I've already talked about PFE. I exited this morning for my loss. I even posted on Twitter. People try to act like I'm not transparent about my losses. I don't care about my losses because I post my losses. So if people lose money for not being responsible and taking a loss, I could care less. Okay, so this is what we're doing right now. Okay. Like, so if people like, I mean, that's the thing with me is like, I honestly could care less if I. She could still play while I jump inside that box and have a field day. I'm a slow stroke king, hit me anytime. And my goal is to get you to the finish line. I seen good movies and bad plenty times. So let me finish strong, girl. I'ma slide anytime. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now. Baby, I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby. We took a trip, now we on your block and it's like a ghost town. All right, can you hear me? Oh, you can hear me. Yeah, you can hear me. Okay, no, my cord that I bought with this, I have to get a new one. It's bad. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say. So whenever I'm trading and I post my, and this is what I don't get. So if, let's say let's use an example. Okay, so if I'm trading Pfizer, which I profited a lot on Pfizer the first run, people in Discord saw like I don't care, right? I'm kind of careful what I put on Twitter now because my ex's like family is like watching all that, and I just like don't want that. But it doesn't really matter because I mean I report all my stuff on my taxes, but it's like there's like I write off a lot of stuff too for my business. So going back to like, so if I'm taking a loss, I'm totally fine posting that. Like it doesn't hurt my, if anything, people need to realize if you, and this is advice for any like YouTuber, if you lose from a marketing standpoint, I'm just saying, like, so my major in college was finance, and then my minor and what I really actually loved doing was marketing. I liked marketing. And so from a marketing standpoint, what you guys want, ultimately what I think viewers want is they want to see someone that ultimately that they're interested in, that has like interest and not just like everyone else. And then two, I think y'all want to be told the truth to a certain extent, right? But me, I just don't care. I just tell you whatever I'm doing. I could care less, right? Like if I'm doing this for free, I'm gonna enjoy what I'm doing. If I'm gonna demonetize all my videos and like stuff, like who cares, right? So when it comes back, not getting any. There it goes. So the breaking news I'm going to cover it in a sec. So when it comes down to doing whatever I want to do or posting a loss, I'm just telling you, as any YouTuber, when you post your losses, people trust you more. Okay? And then it shows you actually have money. So the only reason why you wouldn't post your loss, in my opinion, is if you don't have any money, which also too is okay, because there's some people here that don't really have that much money to trade. So if you put out like a $200 loss because you only traded 2 contracts, who cares? You still put your money where your mouth is. So I think there's this negative conception that if you lose, you don't know what you're doing, which is, I mean, if you're losing every trade and you're just losing $1,000, yeah, you're probably like, this isn't meant for you, or you're just gambling. But like, you're gonna lose. Like, it's like a fact of it. You know what I mean? It's like if I go to a blackjack table and I'm counting cards, just based on numbers, I'm gonna lose. And I do clickbait. I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of clickbait. I don't really care. So I'm just saying right now, like, if you're a YouTuber, you're thinking about YouTube, people are like, what did you do to get into YouTube? Just be yourself. But if you're boring and you're not cool, like, I'm sorry, it might not work out. And I don't even think I'm that cool. I'm a pretty big introvert, to be honest. Okay, so this is what, okay, I can't post it on my phone isn't screen sharing for some reason. I don't know why. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna screenshot it. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot it. One sec. Rogan, I didn't screenshot the nude, man. I just screenshotted the picture you sent me. Okay, so Rogan just sent me this, and let me tell you something, boys. I think he's right. 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 I'm not lagging. I'm serious. I think he's right. Okay? So I'm going to send this. And DK, if you're getting this message, I'm just sending this to you so I can show it to the Discord or show it to the stream. Okay. So we're going to grab this bad boy. We're going to bring it over here. Where's my Discord? Okay. What do we listen to? We need some fire. We need some fire, baby. Oh. Okay, so Rogan just sent this to me. This is the open interest on the $40 calls for Friday expiring. There is 117,000 options. There is 117,000 options of volume. And the open interest is 24,000. Guys. The likelihood of some sort of gamma or covering for those is extremely high. Extremely high. And Wednesday is typically the day we get any type of squeeze. That's insane. You know we gotta play. We know we gotta play. We know we gotta play. This is the theme song, boys. Telling you boys. Telling you boys. Telling you boys. To Valhalla. To Valhalla. Okay, boys. Okay, boys. 19 more likes and you have to do another claw. Okay, boys? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Okay? That right there. That. I had to put the shades on because I'm crying a little bit. Okay? I'm telling you. I think we're going to get another belt. We're going to do it again, boys. 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 So I want y'all to come out. tomorrow, and I want y'all to bring the heat, okay? I want y'all to come out. I want the heat, all the smoke. I want y'all to get your enter keys, okay? I want you to get your enter keys for that buying pressure. This is not financial advice whatsoever. This is what I'm doing. I'm loading up. I'm loading up, baby, all the positions. I'm putting the belt around my loins. I'm cracking open a claw. Okay, bringing that heat. I'm going over to my desk at 8:30 sharp Central Time. Market open, and that bell goes ding-a-ding-ding. And I'm telling you right now what I'm doing. You gotta replay the song. I gotta replay this. It gets me so hyped up. I'm coming over here, and I'm spamming that button, boys. That red button, I had this custom made. That red button right there, because that's red alert when I'm going full send all the way in. Okay? Right there, that red button. That means it's time to buy. It should be green because I make so much money pushing that button. But I have it red just because it's like high alert, and it's like, Tyler, are you sure you want to push me? But tomorrow, probably be glowing. Cheers, boys.
In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot. Knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business. I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear it, you finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting for some story.
Telling you, boys, tomorrow,
Like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you
it's looking like a beautiful day tomorrow. You see these? These are grown man tears. Have a buzz ball on my. I don't even know what a buzz ball is. So I'm telling you right now, boys. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Jackson Jets. Worth the demonetization, boys. I'm telling you right now, boys. We're looking good. We're looking good. Okay. We're looking good. What options am I rocking? I'll tell you right now. I loaded up on, I have like 4,500 worth of the September 3rds. And then I also have, I'm looking for tomorrow for September 17th because those are safer. That's what I want because the open interest is very high. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what strikes I'm getting. I couldn't really tell you. So I'm telling you right now. Telling you right now, boys. Telling you right now. Also, too, actually, no, I'm not gonna mention that yet. I'm not gonna mention that. I'm excited. I'm excited. This is an excitement. This is me getting ready to go into the stage of my lifetime and dominate. Okay? Because that's what I do. Day in, day out. I sit at this desk. I turn it on. Ding, 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 ding. Takes like a few seconds. I got like 700 horses in this bad boy to load up. Loads up in 3 seconds, pretty much. I blink and it's on, basically. And the market's just like, are you ready? And I'm just like, am I ready? I live for this, baby. I went to college for you. Okay? I went to college for you. Yeah, we're going to Squeeze-a-mania. That was good. That song right there. Man, that song right there. I play that every night before bed. You know, we're gonna play a good one too. The theme song. The theme song goes. You play this. Woo! Can't stand up again. Honestly, I'm pretty tired from the gym. I'm pretty exhausted, to be honest. I don't know why I did a live stream. I wasn't really feeling it, to be honest. Thigh gaps in the morning. Let me tell you something, actually. Those thigh gaps, if you're on Tinder, be watch out if you're using, because daddy likes the thigh gaps. I'm trying to graduate high school. How was chest day? I should have brought this thing. I was out there just pounding them. I would run y'all through the sets, but it's just like I can't share my workout secrets.
I got no drip in my pocket. Yeah. Must have forgot it, or maybe I already lost it.
That's insane, honestly. Looking at that, that's just insane.
Oh, Houston, we might have a problem, but that don't mean money will solve them. Yeah, that don't mean money will solve them.
It was never about the comments, you know that these problems they come with a lease. Shawty keep on asking for it, like I got the money, just go to the streets. This ain't your fun, it's Fifi.
Okay, we're gonna look at happy birthday. Birthday. I don't even have a birthday, to be honest. I just came into existence. Parents never told me when. It just happened. Gotta put the glasses down. 1 sec. Little test, little train action. I don't take juice, baby. Juice takes me. I don't even need it. I produce so much testosterone. It's nuts. It's nuts. I looked at my ex and she got pregnant. It's hard to do any TA though, to be honest, like on this, just based on how it's moving. Like it's just like so parabolic. Like I'm just drawing like arbitrary lines, you know what I mean? Do I think, okay, good question. Do I think Jackson Hole affects momentum? It's possible. And that's what I was talking about with okay, so if they don't hedge, is that an FTD? The options, they will have to cover those, in my opinion. They have to. The market makers will. FTDs are relating to shorts and the borrowing. The market makers typically, it's very rare cases that they don't cover for those options. That's an incident. Because if that happens, companies get fined pretty heavily. Who is Jackson Hole? And so with Jackson Hole, okay, so if anyone's asking what Jackson Hole, let me turn the music down. Okay, so what is Jackson Hole? Yeah, serious conversation, boys. Okay. I'll see you in the morning, baby. I'll see you in the morning. She likes when I buckle her up before I put her back up there. She'll slide around if I don't. She's pretty difficult to buckle up. Her holes are kind of tight. You stay safe up there, baby. I'll see you in the morning, okay? We gotta get back to work first thing in the morning. You hear me? Don't you go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere. Okay. So let's explain. Jackson Hole. That looks like I have a bald spot right there. So what is... I like ate food. I'm fine. Totally fine. Okay, so what is Jackson Hole? So in short terms, you know, if you monitor actual events, the Fed meets very regularly. And they're always talking about interest rates. Are they going to adjust? Are they tapering? Things like that, right? Okay. Now, Jackson Hole is basically like, if it compares, let's compare. So if Donald Trump was speaking every other week and having a press conference, right, then the State of Union, for example, would be like the Jackson Hole of these type of events. So you, like a regular speech would be like his regular meetings that he has, like the Fed meetings, like it would be one of his speeches, and then a State of Union would be like a Jackson Hole. And so essentially what's going on with Jackson Hole, I'll answer your... Jonathan, that sucks. I'm sorry, buddy. Webull does suck. I've been telling people that for a long time. Okay. E-Trade's pretty awesome. I don't get paid for it or anything. I love it. So looking at Jackson Hole, the big thing that's going on is they're going to be talking heavily about the state of the economy and what they're doing with interest rates. Now, this is where things get interesting. Powell, in all of his Fed talk, says, we're not adjusting rates, we're not tapering, we're not tapering, we're not tapering. However, it looks like everyone on the board, except Powell, wants to start tapering sooner than later. Now, there's mentioning and talking of the possibility on the last Fed meeting, that's why you saw the giant dip, was that they wanted to start tapering before year's end. Now, if they tapered before year's end, that would kind of crush all expectations because everyone's now saying it would at least be in 2022. And then there was talks about moving it to the end of 2022 to possibly the beginning of 2023. And if that happened, most likely our economy would stay afloat and we'd stay very bullish. Now, you can see that this is like a whole nother year of just straight bullishness, possibly, if we don't go to war or anything crazy happens in Afghanistan or the South China Sea. We're not going to talk about that because everyone gets all, AWOL when I talk about that. So when it comes to that, if they mention tapering, that would be very bad for the economy. It would be risk off, in my opinion, meaning that investors aren't going to want to, be heavily in the market. They'll probably wait for a dip and then maybe start getting back in. Now, that's all, rhetorical question. You don't really know what's going on. It's basically just assuming. Now, people in the comments were saying, they're like, it's been priced in, Tyler. It has not been priced in. If it was priced in, we would not be at all-time highs, okay? So when they adjust interest rates, if they ever do, when they do that, the market will drop because interest rates will go up because it costs more money to borrow. So less spending most likely starts to incur. When people are spending less money, the economy typically does not go straight up in a straight line, which right now it's going up in a straight line. So that's just common sense. So it's like if I own a bunch of keyboards and I'm selling them and people that play with computers have less money to spend on keyboards, guess what? They're probably not going to buy my keyboards at a large quantity as they were before. That's just common sense. But except we're talking about the whole nation. We're not just talking about just the keyboard community. So that's the problem there. Now, that's a very simplified version of it, so just bear with me. I try to say this in the easiest, most simple ways to understand what I'm talking on the channel. Now, in my opinion, when I talked about my video and people were like, Tyler, they were like, hat on backwards. You're saying that they're covering for AMC. There's no way we'd be at $3,469 if they were covering for AMC. No, Timmy, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying that it's possible because if you're looking, a lot of smaller hedge funds have started opening short positions on AMC. And if these hedge funds that are short on AMC have a high leveraged position on the upside of the market, they could be de-risking when it comes to their short positions. Okay, does that make sense? They could be de-leveraging all their positions because there's a big theory that if the market dumps, the AMC will pump. And so you just don't know what's going to happen. So that's a possibility. And I also don't find it coincidental, and it's hard to talk about because it's happening at the end of the month, which typically that's when you get your moves on AMC is at the end of the month and any of the meme stocks. So that's a really important topic to talk about as well. But it's hard to find it coincidental that Jackson Hole's on Friday and you're getting this movement right here. I'm just saying it's something you need to kind of mention. That's an important part to talk about. So that's my opinion on Jackson Hole. If you have questions regarding that, I'll try to answer that. This isn't a rant. This is like me trying to explain like my logic. I hope it makes sense. TMI is far from hood. That's funny. So I think that makes sense. Does anyone have questions regarding what I said? I think that makes... Okay, it seems like no one has a question about that. I feel like I explained that very simply. But people need to understand the possibility of what happened when it came to potential covering. And it wasn't like they were covering their whole position. They were just de-risking their portfolios, which is a possibility. TMI is a studio gangster. Call him Dr. Dre. Are you still in Pfizer? I have no Pfizer right now. No Pfizer right now. I've answered that question. I closed my position for a loss. The one that I had as of yesterday. I think it'll go back up. All vaccine stocks are just getting killed right now. You explain, but all of the YouTubers are saying that it will work against the actual market. Why do they say that? No idea what you're talking about. Okay, so Kelly, I'm not being rude, but if you're gonna, so you have to like explain in depth what your question is. I have a question. Can you put the music back on? We were vibing. Okay, yes, I'll play it back on. Sorry. Oh, you want me to play the theme song too?
The champ is here. Uh-huh. The champ is here.
I have arrived.
The champ is here.
Holla.
The champ is here.
Listen,
The champ
I'ma
is
kill him
here.
with the first verse, and I'ma
champ
bury
is
him with the
here.
second.
The champ is here.
Watch.
The champ is here.
Thinking that you better
no rehab. Try to cure my addiction, I'll relapse. They want me to fall now and stop rap. You still hating on me? Homie, we
Okay, so I want to address this question too. I hate the like, and I think I understand. Like, I think it's just like people coming in that are like upset, like, because I do call out a lot of people. I won't lie, I do call out like a lot of people. There's no way that I'm not like pumping and dumping anything. I couldn't pump and dump Pfizer if I wanted to. The market cap's like $300 billion. Like, do you understand that? Like, even to say, I mean, I don't think people like really think that about me, but like, it's just like the whole point of the channel was to help people. That's the point of my channel. I don't make that much. I make like $1,300 from YouTube a month. Nothing. That's nothing. Like, so come on. And all these lives are demonetized. It's basically free. I made, well, it's at $50. I don't know how it's at $50. That's crazy. Usually it's like nothing that I make from lives, which I don't care. They're just fun to do. I like talking to people. Thoughts on AQST? I wouldn't touch it. Any like regular stocks, I wouldn't really be interested in touching right now. I think they're super risky. Tyler, you still believe GME won't pass 500 again? I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. That's just my opinion. I think there's more money to be made in AMC. I think GME is gonna keep diluting. It makes sense. Like, if AMC could dilute, they'd be diluting. They can't anymore. PFE struggles to move $1 on a hard pump. Vaccines are just pulling back. I think PFE ends up going towards 60. They got a price target raise to 62 like 2 days ago. They're gonna go up, in my opinion. Brian Hun. First of all, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. You helping the cause. Namaste. But really, you guys don't have to donate. I just enjoy doing this, honestly. Great explanation. I'm down with all the apes that stream it. It's a lot of work. Let's all stick together. We all want MOS. Yeah. I don't think it like a... Personally, in my opinion, I don't think you get a crazy squeeze until like January. I didn't think so. So maybe just keep going until January. I don't know. But yeah. So I think it hit 60 by September 3rd. Please enter my guy. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I'm looking at the next level, which is 52. If we break and hold 52, in my opinion, this thing goes berserk. The song goes too. 20 on the next pack of White Claws. Hey, I'll post a picture of me buying it. Are you going to admit Bam called it? What do you mean? I've already posted Twitter. Like, I don't get like, I posted it before anyone even said anything. But he did not. It hasn't all-time highs yet. If it hits all-time highs, I'll send him a belt. I already said that. Although, I will say, buying and holding calls is extremely dangerous. And I think teaching people that, or like even using that as an example, is a very dangerous mentality to have. Just saying. Especially when it comes to volatile stocks. I'm just saying. Would you still cover calls? No. I'm not interested. How Matt Cord made 500K allegedly. Why haven't you been interviewed by Charles Payne? I'm not that big. I'm just not that big. Also, too, I think I'm a liability, to be honest. I think that I say really critical things, which probably hurts my brand or whatever you want to say. But I'm not interested in like. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I like making money. It's fun. It's cool. But I'm not interested in changing who I am to make more money. If I'm gonna make money, I'm gonna do it making it my way. I'm never gonna conform and do something another way. Just doubled your 50, Brian Hun. Hey, Brian Hun. That's like $70 on White Claws tomorrow. So, thank you. If his all-time highs, talk about options, please. I don't really know what you want to talk about on options. In my opinion, I think IV still hasn't gone insane. It's on the verge. I think that, man, it's a dangerous game. I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know anything about options, I mean, it's a dangerous game. Be careful. That's what I want to say. So, I think people need to be very careful when it comes to options. I think people are thinking it's just a sure shot you're going to make money. If you have no idea, you're probably going to lose money. I'm probably adding more tomorrow. Yes, I probably am. Where do you live? Just got here. I really like the way you put your opinions without trying to please. I live in Houston. Rogan, I'm sitting the whole port. I think so. At least the options port. I think so. One sec. One sec, I'm being retarded.
I got a paradigm, they told me roll a 7. Bear in mind I want a 6, I recognize that heaven mythological. And so the paradise swallowed whole, and now I got a domino tears and spot theological paradigm. Riding the paralyzed in the tropical paradise, I'm about to go paralyzed, but you're popping the terror out of this parasite. The problem in my logical paralyzed. Politics opposite of unlucky was verified in the hospital that my chronic is sterilized. Televised the terrifying chronicles of enterprise, possibly scandalized, but the obstacle to realize.
Alright, sorry. Sorry, it's lagging really bad. We ain't laying up until day after Labor Day. What day is Labor Day? That's a good question. This song actually kind of goes hard if you're like trashed. What do I listen to? What should we listen to, boys? One sec, sorry. I'm gonna put the chart back up here in a sec too. Despacito, y'all are trolls. A little boosty. You know what we're playing? Sorry, we're playing yeah. I want to listen to Kanye. We're listening to Kanye, we're listening to Graduation. Yes, this here we go.
Good morning.
All right,
Good morning.
let's down some calls live together tomorrow.
Good morning.
Send me an email, Brian. Brian, you're like donating too much money. Relax. Relax.
Wake up, Mr. West, Mr. Fresh, Mr.
Are any Delta hedging, Delta unhedging next week after possible? So yeah, so this is we'll talk about this for a sec. And this is gonna adjust too, just so you know. And I don't. So what I don't know about Stonko Tracker is, does this adjust as with positions? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question, right? So here, let me switch this. Right. Okay, I'll make myself really small. We'll go back larger here in a sec. Okay, so looking at this, in my opinion, I can blow it up. Shit. Okay. So what we're looking at right here is these numbers, right? This is what's important. Not the. I don't care about the puts. First of all, like no puts are in the money. Like there's none really. Okay, so looking at and more puts probably will come in tomorrow, I would assume. So looking at this right now. Right, there's a lot. So this number was up to like 150,000 for a little bit, when you're like at 48, it's worth mentioning. So 45 is gonna be a crucial point for a lot of those in the money calls. Now, this number will adjust. Like, for example, with Pfizer, it was adjusting all day. Like, and every morning it would adjust. Like, open interest would drop, it would pop up, volume would drop, it would pop up. Now, most likely it's going to pump up in the morning. Now, AMC, in my opinion, I think it's going to stay relatively high. And you were seeing a lot of options flowing in. I think Unusual Wells posted something about, like, the options being crazy. I don't know. I didn't see too much about it. But that was a pretty big thing. So, this number, it probably goes crazy. And if you get above 52 on this number right here, in my opinion, it's going to get close to $200,000 in the 200,000 shares in the money, which times 100 is like 2 million shares or whatever. So that's going to be crazy. Or no. Is that right? Is my math right? That's 20 million. My math might be wrong. That's 20 million, right? 200,000 times 100. I'm right. I feel like I'm just like, I'm out of it right now. I'm sorry, I went to college for you. I'm sorry, I'm like being retarded. So that's a huge point. But the ones that are really crazy are right here, the 104,000. And that's going to be really, really, really big. Like we saw with Rogan, what he posted was the open interest on the big news, right, that I posted, right? Right? So this is huge right here. The fact there's 117,000 volume. And if those get bought up and bought in tomorrow, like a lot could expire in the money going to this week. And that could really make this thing erupt. I mean, after I was already at 46.2, and I think things could get crazier. So, 52 in my opinion is going to be the big spot. Holding above that, crazy.
Yes, I did. So I packed it up and brought it back to the crib. Just a little something, show you how we did. Everybody want it, but it ain't that serious.
I would like to get a good call on AMC to buy tomorrow. Thanks. I can't tell you that. I don't know. AMC's like that baby mama that you hate and love. Can't let go. Amen. Have one of those. Except I do not love her. Tyler, what's up? Tinchy Jr., welcome back, Tinchy. I appreciate you in the Discord. I actually love you in the Discord. Glad I went to college. I don't care if you went to college. I went to college for you. Okay? Relax. What does GME option chain look like? I don't know. I haven't looked at GME, to be honest. The last time we had an open interest over 100K, it dropped. I actually don't know. I'm just saying, like, the numbers look really good. The numbers look really good. Do you have any opinion on weed stocks? I don't care about weed stocks right now. Could care less. I think the beginning of the year was the time for those. Thanks for going. When the last time you threw hands and did you win? The second grade. And I beat up all those kids. I went to college, but you made it today. Let's skip class. You think the price of calls changed tomorrow? Yes, I think they 100% change. Serious question. I've never had so many options in the money. Just me being an ass and loaded up on should I close? Just hedge them. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I do. Personally, for me, I always close my options before expiration. I've never let my options expire in the money. Now, if you want to help the cause and you want to like be an ape, you can hold those bad boys if you want. For me personally, I secure the bag every single time. That's what I do. I have my shares. That's it. Will shorts start covering as the price rises? That's an impossible question to answer, and I can't answer that. I don't know when they're going to cover. Market makers added options up to 95. What do you think about that? I could have swore there was already options up to 145. I could have swore. Right? Like, am I wrong? I'm 99% sure. But yeah. I got mixed up with the wrong people. I finished the 5th in my class, but I started hanging out with the wrong people and started smoking weed. I do not give in to peer pressure. Peers don't pressure me. I pressure peers. On weeklies, it was only up to 80. I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't even look. Only some. That's interesting. Only guys I watch are you and Wrench Capital. His voice turns me on in the weirdest of ways. Tyler, they took them away, but most brokers added up to 95. 145 on monthly. Interesting. I didn't realize that. Tyler, what are you playing on Steam? Honestly, I don't really have anything on Steam right now. I have PUBG, but I don't play anything on it right now. Only I've been playing is Madden lately. Really late at night. That's all I've been playing lately. I've been bored. I hate everything. New World's gonna be fun. I would donate, but all my money is in my portfolio without buying power. Just stop donating to me, Tinchy. You already give me too much money. Okay, just relax. You know, look, celebrate the spoils, boys. Okay, while they last. Okay. Dude, Rogan, stop it. Stop, Rogan. Okay? I want you to stop. Honestly, I could never even date a girl, to be honest. Rogan messages me more than any woman ever would. I always wonder what it would be like. I'm like, oh, I got Rogan. Well, you're better than me, Tyler. Thanks for what you do. Love you long time. Dad at 90 strikes is never. Yeah, I saw that. Tyler, do you plan on making a video of technical analysis? Yeah, so I talked about that earlier. Since, you know, college and school is starting, I definitely plan on making educational content very soon. I'm going to do that 100%. But I'm kind of like just struggling to get motivated to do it because I don't want to do it at all. I'm a big procrastinator, to say the least. It's your boy, the truck driver from Discord. First of all, the truck driver from Discord, I think I know who you are. I love you. You're hilarious. You're great. Pedro, the name, money is the game. You considering doing a live feed tomorrow? I think I'm going to do live all day tomorrow. I think I'm going to, for the boys. Any possibility this could be a fake out? 100%. Hey, I'm going to tell you straight. 100% this could be a fake out. 100%. And like, if anyone's telling you it couldn't be, anything is possible. 100% could be. If you hit 1 million, I don't even know what that means, but thanks. Oh my God. Brian, relax. You're making me uncomfortable. Okay. Love you long time though. Have you helped with trading the most? What helped you the most with trading the most when you started? I traded nonstop. I didn't have a life. I had friends, but I didn't hang out with no one. I didn't do activities. I didn't hang out with it. I went to the gym. I traded. I had my son, and I was in a relationship, which the relationship part, in my opinion, I don't think relationships are bad. Okay, this is the bad part. So I think people need to be very careful with who they get in a relationship with, because that relationship can greatly hinder you if that person does not have similar goals or a similar mentality to you. Now, if you're a person that is already not motivated at all or doesn't really have goals or does anything like that, I think a relationship is probably the worst thing you could be in. Okay, unless that person is just like very like, you know, pushing you all the time. But there's some girls like that, or men like that too. They'll push girls, but whatever. For me personally, after, you know, that part of my life was over, which was a terrible part and terrible thing to get over, yada yada yada. I just solely focused on work and just didn't do anything else. That's all I did. Even though when I was in that part, all I did was do that, but then I had to focus on that part of my life too. But yeah, I like, people ask what like was the secret, or I didn't have a life. Like, so when you're thinking about like, do you go out on Saturdays? I did not go out on Saturdays. I lived and breathed trading nonstop. If I wasn't trading commodities and futures, I was trading crypto. I live and breathe it. It's all I did. I can't express that enough. Did you read any books to learn? I have some books. I gave them all to my friend though. He has them all right now. Oh man, 9 more likes to do another White Claw. Crap. How can you not like Kanye? What a guy. Honestly. What a guy. Now, I'm not trying to get on relationship advice at all. What percentage do you make on options versus shares? I don't even know what that's a very broad question. I'm 23. We own 80% of the flow, 50% is traded today. Who is selling? Okay, I'm not getting on that subject, David. I'm not going down that rabbit hole tonight. Okay, relax. Honestly, I'm getting hungry though. Holy crap. Cash, Jim. Tyler would be a good hedge. What would be a good hedge? In my opinion, I liked SPY puts I had them. I closed them though. Like they were just like popping up, so I just closed them. Today was like such a day. How do you deal with it? Yeah, I've been doing it for so long. In the beginning, I lost tons of money. I've lost tons of money trading. Tons. Yeah. This is why I'm the champ. Alright, boys, this is the last one because I'm about to get off. I'm about to have to get off. I'll be live though in the morning. I don't know what time. I really don't know what time. I'll probably be live after I enter my position though. I don't want to be live when I enter my position just because like I just don't want to like listen to people talking. You made all the right calls today, but you were 30 minutes off pretty much. How long to become profitable? Okay, so consistently profitable. About 2 years. Logically, probably 2 years. Maybe 2.5. Okay, here we go. Oh man, I do not want to tell you this at all. Ugh. It's terrible. Ugh. Try buds. Yuck. F bam. Ivan, love you long time. Alright guys, I'll be back on tomorrow. Love you long time. What made you... These are good questions. I'll actually answer some of these questions. Okay, wait, one sec. Well, there's too many questions. What made you get into trading? Did you meet someone? No. Okay, so me personally, my personality, you maybe want to get a divorce. I'm the most competitive person I know. I'm extremely competitive. And I obviously didn't play sports outside of high school, right? And I just always needed something. I love math. I'm into it. I'm a risky person as well. And everything to do with investing, I liked it. I always wanted to get into it. When I was 18, I bought like $3,000 worth of Litecoin at, I think it was $60 on my birthday, December 8th. It was like $40 to $60. I can't remember what I bought it at, but you can look back at it. So, it was around my 18th birthday. No, my 19th. I'm sorry, my 19th birthday. I bought that, and then I sold. I remember like 7 days before Christmas, so like within 20 days, right? Maybe it was like a little bit sooner than that. I don't know, but I remember it was like within 15 days because I bought it on Coinbase, and then Coinbase took forever to get me my crypto, right? Everyone remembers those days. It wasn't instant. So when I bought it, it came in and I bought it at 60 and it was at like 365 when I sold. And I sold, I'll never forget. So someone gifted me and my dad some courtside seats to the Rockets, and they were playing the Jazz. So I won't forget because I sat right behind Ricky Rubio. Yeah, I think he was in the Jazz with Timber. I don't know. I think it was the Jazz. Anyways, he has a really cool tattoo. Anyway, so that's honestly the only reason I remember that. So when that happened, I remember like I made so much money in like just like off a decision, and I was just like, bro, like I love it. You know what I mean? Am I a millionaire? Hell no, not even close. So that was the beginning of it, and then I was doing crypto a lot, and I got into like I didn't like Forex ever. I started trading commodities just because it was like not on the weekends, and it was a healthy get off of crypto because crypto was just 24/7. And then that's when I really started like making profits and paying myself, but it wasn't enough to live off of. And then I got into options from a friend. A friend told me to get into options, and I was curious about it. I was like, I don't know. And then I started making a lot of money off it. I was like, okay, I can do this, right? And then unfortunately, when me and my ex broke up, I had to liquidate all my money. I paid for an attorney. I took all my money out of my account. I was like dead broke. I was like in school full time, which I have like 3 classes left for my electives, but I'm procrastinating really bad. And when that happened, I was just like, dude, it was so depressing. It was just like everything that I worked for was like just like taken from me. I felt like, but I mean, total consequence of my own actions. I had to take responsibility. And then, yeah, so then I got into doing the TikTok. My brother said, do TikTok to share something. And I did that, and I got on YouTube. And then I slowly got my bankroll back up, and then I was making up from trading. I was like, oh, dude, like, this is, maybe I can just quit. So I did. Any advice to deal with the stress of trading? Yeah, I can't tell you how to help your mind. I don't, it's, some people can do it, some people can't. Yeah, I was born in December, yeah. So. You mentioned last time you wanted to make 100K this year. Okay, so in my opinion, I don't need to make crap tons of money to be happy. I just set goals for myself personally. I have made the 100K, but I want to make the 100K just from trading options, not including the AMC trade that I had. Okay, so like the AMC I had, I put that into long term. Like that was like cool, whatever. Like I made that. But yeah. So I would like. So my goal for myself is by 25. So basically, by the end of next year, I should be a millionaire. That's my goal. It's a crazy goal, crazy goal. But yeah. And the only reason is because I'll be 24, and so like that's Kobe's number, and so I'm convinced that Kobe's number has to be the best year of my life. So I'm convinced like when I'm 24, I'm probably gonna. I have to meet my wife. I have to have like my greatest breakout year of all time. It's just all the signs are leading up to it. Like it's Kobe, you know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, who knows? Maybe not. Maybe like the market crash, I lose all my money, I lose all my followers. You know what I mean? It's possible. Who cares? It's just money. I'm really not drunk at all. Eat your vitamins and say your prayers like Hulk Hogan. I'm about to get food. I'm freaking hungry, I'll tell you that. Went to the gym and now I'm hungry. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off. But those are good questions. I always like answering those questions. You're married? No, I'm not married. I'm not married. I said I should meet my wife. I hopefully will meet her when I'm 24. I've been single for a while. No, I am not. I'm 24. I'm 23. It'd be 24. Puts on pool will make you rich. You're such a troll. All right, guys, I'll be live tomorrow around 8:50 to 9:20, maybe, when I'll go live. And then, yeah, that's Central Time. Like, subscribe, do what you gotta do, boys. Namaste! Namaste! Namaste!